Human lifespan is a mere 100 years in the face of billions of years that the earth has taken to evolve. The Hindu world considers the entirety of existence as Purnam, that which is complete and infinite and timeless. Hindu religion is rich in symbolism. It continually acknowledges the infinity of creation at the macro level and places our micro level of existence in perspective. It assures us that we are one with creation, just as a wave is no different from the ocean. The Hindu religion regards our life on earth as one of many in the cycle of births. The human life goals, or the fourfold Purusharthas, are Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. Moral duty, economic well-being, desire and liberation. The Hindu worldview urges the human to live life to the fullest with the well-being of the entire universe in mind. Much of the Hindu way of life can be traced back to the Vedas, the ancient scriptures. The word Veda means knowledge, Griha means home, and the Grihya Sutras are part of the Vedas. They contain information regarding the domestic religious ceremonies associated with all life events right from birth. The Sanskrit word for marriage is Vivaha. Vivah means the coming together of a man and a woman to pursue in partnership the fourfold goals of life. The Vivaha is celebrated with samskaras or rituals described in the Vedas that are full of meaning and symbolism. With over 25 languages and 300 dialects and a 16 million strong diaspora, Indian culture is very diverse. This contributes to the tremendous diversity in Hindu wedding rituals, despite the common thread of the Vedic marriage ceremony that runs through them. The wedding ceremonies celebrated by the Indian diaspora have adapted themselves to foreign shores, retaining at the same time their largely Vedic roots. The Hindu marriage represents the coming together of two extended families. The importance of this union is formalized months in advance through the engagement ceremony. Known by the Sanskrit word Nishchayatartha or the Gujarati word Sagai, this ceremony documents with mantras or sacred chants the consent not just between the young bride and the groom, but also between the elders in both families. Soon after the formal engagement, the build-up to the wedding begins, and it is the pre-wedding ceremonies that impart the greatest color and festivity to Hindu weddings. Mehendi is a form of body art from ancient India. Decorative patterns are created on a person's body using a paste created from powdered dry leaves of the henna plant and turmeric. The deepening of the color suggests the depth of the bond in the awaited relationship. Much music and dance accompanies the process of drawing Mehendi patterns. The joy and color intrinsic in this have exploded into heavy-duty songs in Bollywood. The world is only now waking up to the medicinal and healing properties of turmeric. The traditional Haldi ceremony witnesses the ritual powdering of the turmeric root, the making of turmeric and sandal paste, and the application of this paste on the skin of the bride and the groom as a mark of celebrating an auspicious occasion. The wedding hall itself is a sacred space. It is the space that formalizes a lifelong bond. The bride's parents sanctify this place by invoking the divine through mantras and blessings, and get ready to welcome the groom. The Barat is a colorful and exciting procession of the groom on a decorated horse or an elephant, led by dancing members of his family to the wedding hall, where the entire retinue is welcomed with much fanfare by the bride's family. The bride and the groom exchange garlands. In exchanging garlands, they invoke images of divinity from the first millennia Bhakti literature of Sita and Rama, Radha and Krishna. Wedding rituals celebrate fertility. Indian weddings involve the sprouting of grains in earthen cups, symbolizing the fertility of the couple-to-be, anticipating progeny and continuity for generations to come. All of life is a result of the confluence of the 5 elements of wind, water, fire, earth, and space. Fire, which consumes anything and yet remains pure, is considered to be a witness to any Vedic ceremony. Indian weddings invoke an ancient ritual, bringing alive the element fire using twigs from native Indian trees. In doing so, we celebrate a 5,000-year-old heritage in the spirit of the rishis that handed these traditions across generations. The Kanyadan. The bride's father plays an important role in this age-old ritual where he literally presents his daughter to the groom, invoking the blessings of all of the universe, visualizing a future of possibility for the new couple. The bride and the groom together accept the new responsibility. They are entering a new stage in life. They are not children anymore. At this point, the groom recites words from the Kama Sutra, a hymn to love. Who offered this maiden? To whom is she offered? Kama, the god of love, gave her to me, that I may love her. Love is the giver. Love is the acceptor. Enter thou, the bride, the ocean of love. With love, I receive thee. Accepting a partner's hand in marriage is an iconic image in Hindu wedding ceremonies. The word pani in Sanskrit means hand. Pani Grahanam means accepting a hand. The well-known Meenakshi temple in Madurai bears an iconographic representation of Shiva holding Parvati's hand in marriage, as Parvati's brother Mahavishnu officiates the marriage. The ceremonial hand-holding for the very first time in life is also referred to as Hast Milap in Gujarati, or just Hastbandhan. Is it possible that the word husband may have been derived from the word Hastbandhan? With this gesture of holding hands, the groom utters powerful mantras as the bride faces east, looking at him. I take thy hand in mine, yearning for happiness. I ask thee to live with me, till both of us with age grow old. May I fulfill my dharmas of the householder with thee. The word Mangalya refers to auspiciousness. The act of the groom adorning the bride with a Mangal Sutra, the jewelry symbolizing auspiciousness, is considered to be a pivotal ritual in a Hindu wedding, a photo walk that literally symbolizes the wedding. The fire, Agni, bears witness to the union of the couple. In the larger Homa, the bride, aided by her brother, makes symbolic offerings of parched rice into the fire, to the accompaniment of mantras recited by the groom. Now comes the most important ritual in the Hindu wedding ceremony, the Saptapadi, where the bride and the groom take 7 steps together, with their dupattas tied together. The first 4 rounds are led by the groom, while the last 3 are led by the bride. Let us provide for our household, stay in good health, and carry out our duties and responsibilities to each other, our families, and our tradition. Let us develop our mental and spiritual powers. Let us increase our wealth and comfort by righteous and proper means. Let us acquire knowledge, happiness, and harmony by mutual love, respect, and trust. Let us be blessed with a contented family of strong, virtuous, and heroic children. Let us be blessed with long lives. Let us remain true companions, committed only to each other. The newlywed couple then steps out into the dark and looks at the Dhruva Nakshatra, or the pole star, a symbol of stability that they strive to emulate. They also look at the twin stars Arundhati and Vasishta that rotate in synchrony. Arundhati and Vasishta, the celestial rishis, are regarded as the ideal couple wherein Arundhati, the wife, is considered to represent the epitome of womanhood and leadership. And the couple is referred to as the Arundhati Vasishta couple and not the other way around. The couple is now united in wedlock. The union is blessed by parents and relatives and by all elders present. Powerful blessings from the Devatas and the ancestors of the Rishis of yore and even the celestial couple Arundhati and Vasishta are invoked. There is tremendous joy in the air as the popular ceremonies of exchanging garlands, the ceremonial procession, and the Haldi ceremonies mingle with age-old Vedic ceremonies. The local, global, and the celestial merge together in a delectable combination of ceremonies, mantras, and feasting. The traditional Indian blessing, may all be blessed with boundless joy, may all be free from needless fear, may peace and joy prevail, is all that rings, ushering in peace and prosperity for one and all.